Hey guys, what's up? It's AO right here to teach the basics of building in Fortnite. Make sure to like and subscribe for future Fortnite content. So what you need to know is the wall, the ramp, the cone, and the floor. Today, we're going to learn two very essential things to know to build. So we're going to start with a 1x1. So that would consist of 4 walls, as I know it. 4 walls, a roof, and a floor. You could also add a ramp, a cone. So what you want to do to build a 1x1 is you want to get up your wall, you want to build one, you basically want to make a cube. Just like that. So 4 walls and 2 floors, or 1 floor, 1 ceiling, which is the same. And then you put in a cone if you want. I'm not sure if these are essential to 1x1s. This would be a good time to practice editing too. So for me, as keyboard and mouse, I'm not sure if I customize this. I don't remember if this is default. But to customize for me is G. So if I wanted to reset, I just press the right click button and then I confirm. If I want it to be like a ramp, I do that. You just drag it across the ones that you want to change. As you can see, it's a normal cone. And then with these two up, it's like a ramp. Now with a wall, if you do this, it becomes like a half wall. Like 2 triangles in a square, it would be only one of those 2 triangles. And yeah, so basically editing is just messing around with what you've created. So if I wanted to repurpose to make the wall whole again, I just press reset and then I press F to re-equip my axe or whatever. That's what I do. And then the cone, reset, and then G or F. Now we're going to destroy it. Now, a 1x1, wow, that was weird. A 1x1 is very important for when you want to hide, because you have to go do something during the game, like, I don't know, get some water or something, just to hide. It's better to build something like a ramp to cover you too. See that? Like that. So that way, if someone comes in from over there, that wall, or the ceiling, they can't get to you immediately. Even better, I believe, it's better to put yourself in a cone. Another essential thing to be able to build, especially quickly, is just a ramp by itself. This way, if you need to go somewhere higher, you just build and build one ramp, or another if you need to go even higher than that. So this should be simple enough. But a way to reinforce it would be to put a wall. So to reinforce it, it's better to have a wall with it and a floor. But for now, when you're learning, barely learning, you should just put up a ramp. Eventually you get to a wall and then a floor. Even better, if someone's shooting at you from a side, you just put a wall right there and right there. If someone's climbing your ramp, you could put one right there. If you need to heal, you can put up a ceiling, and ta-da, you're safe for now. See that? You made a box besides the ceiling because I destroyed it. But yeah, the most simplest one is just a ramp. But let's say for example, there's someone right there that you want to shoot at. If you want to get the higher ground and they're right in front of you, it's better to make a ramp and a wall. That way, the person can't destroy the ramp immediately. They'd have to go through the wall first. So while they try to do that, you can just aim at them and shoot. It's more protection, and you can also hide behind the ramp if you need to heal or if you need to reload, which I already did. So yeah, ramp, wall, aim, and then shoot, reload, or heal, anything you need to do. Or you can wait them out too. Now, if they're coming close and you really need to heal, you could just build a 1x1. That way, they would have to get through all of this while you tried healing. So with a wall, there are a few kinds of ways to edit. Now, you could do the bottom 3, which makes this. You could do the top 3, which makes the opposite. You could do the middle 2, which makes a door. You could do the other side, or the other side, as long as there are two spaces that you put in on the bottom, you're good. You make a door. Now, if you want to shorten your wall for any reason, you just go across the top, and ta-da, it's only as tall as you are, basically. If you want to have a hole in the wall so that way you can aim and block easier, like that, just like that, you just make the hole in the middle. And if you want to make something like a I don't know what to call it, but you would make 4 squares like this, just like that, and it makes this little incline, so you could hide here and then just shoot as they're coming with a pump or a tack. So those are the ways to edit a wall as far as I know. A ramp is different. So as you can see, it's a different layout. It's horizontal this time, not vertical. So you could go forward like this, and it makes 1/3 of the ramp instead of the entire thing. You could also do this, which makes it go on another side. You can do that for any side. So again, you want it to go backwards, ta-da. And if you're looking, let's say this is north, but you want to look south, or you want the stairs to go up south, you just go like this, which would make it go west, I believe, and then you go like that. You see? It makes like a staircase where you would have to go back and then forth. I believe those are the only ways. I could be forgetting another way. I don't think so. Next is okay. We're just gonna build a 1x1. Next is a floor. So a floor is made of 4 tiles or blocks, whatever. And you can edit it in 3 ways, kind of. The first one makes 1 hole. The second one makes it half, so like half a floor. The third one makes you only have a little wedge right there. So these could all really come in handy. And last but not least, creative playtime. Okay then, last but not least is the cone. Now the cone, I use the very least. I mean, it might be confusing for me, I don't know. But I think it's the funnest to use, if that's even a word. I don't remember. But for a cone, what you have to, it has the same layout as the floor or a ceiling. You see the 4 squares. So if you go with one corner, it makes it go up like this, kind of like a ramp, but in 2 ways. So there are more options for angles. There's also 2 blocks, which makes it go up kind of like a ramp. If you go 3 blocks, I haven't done this one much yet, but it's kind of inverted. So instead of going, give me a second. Wow, okay. Nope. So instead of going outwards as if you choose 1 square, if you choose 3. Okay, so you need walls to reinforce this, otherwise it'll break. But if you go 3 squares, then it makes it go inward. In this video, you learned all four forms of whatever you can build. You learned how to edit a few things. Remember that all of these take practice. I've only played this game for 2-3 months by now, but trust me, I'm very not good at this game. I'm okay sometimes, but building wise and especially editing wise, I had to practice so much to be able to do what I'm showing you guys now. Even if it's really slow, my brain isn't the best. So these are a few forms of editing, just to make it clearer. And then you also learned the very basics, the 1x1. You also learned the simple ramp with a wall, or just a ramp. You also learned how to climb upwards with a reinforced, this happens to me too much. Oh, never mind. What? Okay, what? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on now. Let's try this again. There we go. So you also learned how to build a reinforced ramp. I suggest doing it like this. So the first thing you would pull out is the floor, then you make the wall, and then you make the ramp. You do it again and again until you get to the height you want to be. So if your enemy is down there, you can aim better, and then you can just shield yourself. Also, look at the reinforcements. That's the wall, that's the floor, and that's the ramp. So it's more protected. You could also add the walls, of course. Just like that. Okay, I'm not used to flying like this. If you want to learn more, I suggest watching other videos from It's Jarian, but as far as I know, his videos are way more advanced in terms of building Billy Bicep. And you could also go Rodey Bros, I believe. So if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.